Hey everyone, Tom from Thrive Training Club, and I wanted to speak to you a little bit about transformations. Okay, so there's loads and loads of transformation kind of programs around at the moment. You seem to see them in magazines on those crazy adverts of the American infomercials, where you're buying a selection of DVDs and doing it for 30, 60, 90 days. There's a lot of trainers and stuff that are offering those kind of things as well. So I just wanted to talk a little bit more about that, particularly two bits of it: sustainability and the cost. Okay, so sustainability, the detox diets. These are your business opportunity people, where they're selling you like a band of supplements in a box, where you predominantly live on shakes, supplements, and they give you a kind of a very meager kind of meal plan. What happens when the shakes run out? My main problem with it is that you're not actually learning to eat a better way than you are. So it's not a lifestyle change. It is a crash diet in its purest form, which, in my opinion, is a bad thing. So, you need to be learning to eat better so that you can do this for the rest of your life and not just for 6 weeks. Our 6-week challenge is aimed at changing your lifestyle, your behaviours, and your diet as a whole, because a diet is what you eat. It's not just something that you're on for a set amount of time. A diet is what you eat, essentially. It's what goes in there. Okay, so detox diets and diets in a box, those kind of shakes and stuff, no, you need to eat properly. You need to eat proper whole food, so you've got all the nutrients, and you're making that long-term commitment to a lifestyle change. Okay. The cost, there's two types of cost. There's time cost and there's money cost. Okay, so typically when you see a transformation advertised, either on an advert or in a magazine, there's quite a big time cost. A lot of these people, that's what they do full time, particularly a cover model. That's what they are. They're a cover model full time. So when they're not being photographed, they're either cooking their food, eating their food, or in the gym. A lot of these people train 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, so they have split workouts. They work on separate parts of the body to avoid injury. They hit cardio. They often have a trainer that keeps them on track, because if you can imagine training twice a day, how tired that's going to make you. So they're going to need somebody to push them through. So you see this a lot of the time with particularly celebrities that go on this transformation. They'll pay to have a trainer, and a trainer, a celebrity trainer or a good trainer can sometimes be up to £50. That's per session. Sometimes that's 45 minutes. Sometimes that's an hour. But people are going to need those kind of 2, 3, 4, probably 4 times a week to get a good transformation. So you're looking at a cost of about £150 to £200 per week. Okay, so that's quite a lot of money per week, and again, that for a lot of people is not sustainable. They often have a chef to prepare their food as well. This can cost up to £25 a day. There's a lot of companies online now that are doing these pre-prep meal boxes, and it's a brilliant idea if you've not got the time. It's possibly more sustainable than having a chef, because they drop the food off to you once a week. So if that's in your budget, it's probably worth looking into, because you get all the boxes. It's like takeaway boxes, but healthy, and they map out exactly how many proteins you're going to need, what carbs you're going to need, and the veggies that you're going to need. Also, they add spices to it to make it interesting, so it's not just chicken and salad and rice all the time. So yes, that's going to cost you, but it might be worth looking into if you can fit that into your budget. If that's not in your budget, then you're going to need to learn to cook yourself, and you're going to need to prep your meals ahead of time. So planning is key on that one. I frankly believe that planning is sustainable, and possibly paying for a lot of food for somebody else to prepare it, depending on your budget, may not be sustainable. Okay, so all in all, it could cost up to £500 per week. That could be £2,000 a month on that. So sustainable, probably if you're a footballer's wife, or if you can just afford that, that's brilliant, well done, awesome. But for most people, they can't really afford that. So it's not all doom and gloom. We have a program down here at Thrive, and we do a 6-week transformation. You're going to be training 3 or 4 times a week in a group setting, And that's not to kind of dilute what you're doing. It actually adds to what you're doing, because while you're training in this group of people, you're also looking around at how other people are matching up to you. Okay, so it's kind of competitive, but not. You're not on a leaderboard and, you know, I'm better than this at you, I'm better than you at this, and you know, you're not competing that way. We also have a group support facility on a private Facebook page, which is awesome, because people interact with each other on there and help each other out with recipes and things that they might be struggling with. And it just gets results. It keeps people accountable. So that's how we get the 4 sessions. All of our memberships here are unlimited, so you could train 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week if you wanted to. Depending on which days you go, you're going to be hitting different body parts, and you're still going to be getting extremely good results. In terms of the cooking part and the food and nutrition part, we have a cookbook so that you can work through that yourself. And like I said, it's good to learn how to look after yourself, how to cook for yourself, and how to prep your meals for the week. So that's the first part of the 6-week transformation. In the later videos to this, I'm going to be going through how to stay on board with your mindset, what kind of workouts we're going to be going through, and things you can do to prepare for the workouts and recover from the workouts more quickly. Okay, so look out for those, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.